back to this D-pad, click the button again to go to the opposite one. Okay, now head back and do the same. And there we go, now we can proceed onward. And look at that, another staircase. Oh, no, move away from the guard. Show me your true intention. Good night, sleep, princesses. I got another instance. Nice. Piece of cake so far. At least we're not running into trouble of dying a lot. Okay, we got a cameras here and a pig getting protected by the defense laser grid. Security appears to be much tighter here. Not to worry, we just need to deal with the power to the bars like we did before. Well, that is true, but we need to deal more than one because that thing is fully protected by those bars. Based on how this looks, we're gonna need to find a bunch of power boxes. Alright, so we get this piggy here with nothing. Sure game, thank you very much. Alright, Mr. Shadow, come a little closer. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, hello! We have a little friend here. It's one of those necklace demons, or whatever I call it. I'm pretty sure I didn't capture one before because I killed it. But, okay, we have a different kind of variety of this thing. Alright, let's see if I can get a crit. Nice. I'm gonna switch to Makoto. Good. No. Ray. Nice. Okay, now switch to me. Okay, so I knocked them all down, and this guy, I'm not sure what his weakness will be. So let's do some experimentation. So a Mappy. Do I have a single targeting of that thing? No, I only have the AoE. Which is fine. Alright, experiment with this. Oh, thank you. He was weak against that. Let's see. Talk to you. My name is Queen Necklace. My existence shall become a new part of you. Thank you very much. Boop. Nice. Well, at least we still got the necklace and Ryuji learned a skill. Assault dive. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get rid of lunge for that one since lunge is like pretty worthless at this point. Okay, were there a dog over here? I could have sworn. Or I could be mistaken. Falcon kick! Alright. There's still more? This is really becoming a hassle now. Could be another one. Could there be any other heads in here? Alright, so we got that down. So while we're here, I guess I might take this opportunity to mention a few things. Because we're just exploring this dungeon, cracking a few laser grids, or rather kicking them in the face like a boss. So I guess the first thing I want to mention is that I want to follow up on my a blank card. Ooh, sweet. Oh, as I was saying, I want to expand on what I was saying in the last recording regarding 14 wise, because I did mention the beast tribes, I think I did, and other things, and one thing I want to follow up is I'm really considering doing the savage content for 14, like the Eden raids, maybe the high-end trials, if ever I feel competent enough, because I think I have a decent amount of gears for my, not for my gears, well, gears for my job classes. I don't know why I stuttered there. So there's that. But before I get any more details on what I want to do 14, let us examine this Empress, Queen of Necklace. So let's see what this background is all about. The diamond necklace that John de Monte swindled from jewelers in 1785 by claiming it was on behalf of the Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. Interesting. Alright. And wow, look at all those defensive skills. Wow, look at all this shit here. And I'm pretty sure if you remember, when Morgana mentioned the first time we encountered these things, they could give a lot of money if you kill them, or if you capture one of these things, they could use it as a substitute fodder for fusing as well. So that is nice. So if that is the case, I wonder if you can rebuy these things from the compendium. Yeah. With that being the case, I wonder if you can buy these things back from the compendium since you just acquired them. So I wonder if that is the case, because I might have. Well, I'm pretty sure I missed my chance when I was looking at Tomoshida's area because of that one shadow demon. Oh well. Maybe I can get my luck if I can find them again in Mandamentos, so we'll see about that. So getting back to 14, so yeah, my characters are all geared out for not Mementos, for the Eden Savage raids, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that right away, because sure I'm geared for it, but I am not competent at doing it just yet, because sure, we can do a pog party or a static one, but I'm not sure how that will work out for me. Because knowing my luck, every time I join a learning party or someone that's like not even playing learning party, more like a party that knows what he's doing but is still trying to learn their the mechanics of the fight. There's like half the time when I do those kind of things, I kind of don't get people that stick around when we mess up a lot, because that was a thing I always kind of not really dreaded, more like happened to me most of the time. So there's that. As for other things I want to do in 14 is that I want to do the I can't remember the name of it. It was the EX trial added in with relic weapons for Shadowbringers, where you could do this certain, well, it's the same trial as when you're doing the quest line for the weapon, but it's slightly harder. So I want to do that just because I want to get the relic weapon, well, not the relic weapon, armor glamour for the paladin and maybe the samurai-ish, because those things look so good if you can dye them right. Then again, of course, dye is very limited in what you can dye in 14 because of... Oh, hi. God damn it, I didn't see that. That shit happens when I'm getting distracted, so... That's... sweat. We haven't found any clues on this floor yet. Do you want to keep going? Let's keep looking around a little bit more. Yeah, I know, Morgana. Okay, so we got that clue. We need to open that first. So, let us see where to find. So, oh, I was like, I kind of lost my trail of thought after Morgana interrupted me about the door. So, yeah, I want to do that, but I need to find a time to ask Lush, and maybe he can ask him like, hey Lush, you want to do this? Maybe have a first clear on it so we can, well, that and a way to get those nice looking armor sets to die among. Ooh, got another chest. Open this bad boy up. B chains, sweet. So we have the AoE counterpart of it. So what's over here? Got a suitcase. Tattered wallet. Ooh, nice, sweet. And we got the outer grid way over here. Kick you in the face. And disabled. Looks like we finally deactivate the bars. No shit, we did. Alright. Let us get up here and finally retrieve our code. Open up, Mr. Honkers. Here is a note. There is a note here. It says O plus H equals 10. So we're gonna do calculations now? Good grief. Alright, so it's expanding significantly, so let's write that down. O plus H equals 11 on my notepad. Okay. Put that down. So, let us proceed to this door, so... Oh, right, getting back to my thought on that trial. So, yeah, I'm gonna be getting Lush on board on that eventually, so... Hopefully, maybe... a couple weeks from now-ish? Depending on his schedule. Damn, this is nuts! Safes everywhere! Conjure must have gained an obscene amount of money. Though, walking around in the palace, I don't see anything that seems to have spent his end. Though, walking around the palace, I don't see anything that he seems to have spent it on. That is true, it's kinda like he's hoarding everything. Perhaps all he wants to do with it is hoard it. Now's not the time for discussion though. Let's keep going. Hey, look at that! Hello, we got the pig and the control box as well. Over there, it's a clue thing. And isn't that the power for the bars, which is also inconvenient for us, since we don't know how to get in there. Oh, you're right! We can't get in this way. I guess we have to find and look for a different path. Alrighty then. So there's that for 14 wise, so I guess the next thing I want to talk about is... Oh, there's that safe looking thing. Screw that noise. So let me look up on what else I want to be talking about, because I made a notepad of things to mention. Oh yeah, there is the Ishkai restoration which I've been working on, so... I've been crafting a hell of a lot for my crafters since they're all maxed out, so I just needed those points to get the specific mount. But the trick is, I need to get 5,000 points for all the crafting classes that I have currently leveled up to 80, or at least, they don't really need to get leveled, but at least getting points equivalent to 5,000 points each for all of them. So that was like, oof, it's gonna take a while. Especially crafting and getting ingredients, buying them off from the market board and everything. It's like, it's gonna take a while, but at least I managed to get 2 of my crafting classes to 5,000 points. One of them is my alchemist, and I think the other one is my leather worker. And next will be my... No. I think alchemist, leather worker, and my weaver. I think that I got 3 of them to 5,000 points, so at least that's fine. So the next one is probably my armor smith, which will be the next thing I'm gonna be working for that damn mount. And if you're wondering what kind of mount it is, it's some kind of pterodactyl-ish. So you're probably saying, why are you doing all your way to collect something that looks that horrible? And I will reply, I'm a mount collector. I like collecting mounts in particular, so I might as well go all out. It's kind of like how I went out of my way to get that Pegasus-looking 2-seater mount. It's like, I just liked it. Even though it looks ugly, I might use it once in a while. And all you guys got knocked down. All out tech. And goodbye. And let's see, what else to talk about besides that, my goal for Ishkai Restoration. And speaking of, before moving on from Ishkai Restoration, I do want to point out that I do love that they're working our way to build housing for the Ishgard portion in the city. So whenever that gets completed, I can't wait what the house will look like. Well, then again, we have a short preview from this patch cycle for 14, where once we did, I think we built a certain point, and point of the construction, and after we done that, you can see a small preview of the houses, what they look like. I wonder how the medium and large house will look like. So it's like, it gives you a short imagination of what will turn out in the what will look like in the final results. So there's that I'm gonna be looking forward to. Then again, I'm not sure I'll be moving my house in Shirogane to there because it was a pain in the ass to get my house back, especially from the move from Diablos to Ultros. So it's like, I don't want to do that again. So maybe I might move the Free Company house to Ishtar whenever they renounce housing for those plots. But then again, though, the housing war will be out of this world for that as well. Because if you know people in 14, they buy those shit just like that. Even though they don't put any shit in there, it's like I seen houses in some wards I think in Shirogane, or even where the AFC is currently stationed, because some of the houses there, they buy it but they don't really put shit in there. It's like, why buy a house if you're not going to put anything in there? It's like, what's the point? Unless you're just trying to hog it down and eventually put some stuff in there. But it irks me where we have a housing crisis and no one's buying, people are buying houses and they're not putting any in there, and not even putting the effort to customize it in their likeness. It's like why do that? Especially where the housing crisis is pretty bad in 14, where people buy houses and they're not doing shit with it. That's just my gripe with the whole thing. Oh, standard walk. Ooh, sweet. That camera turns on and off, so I don't need to worry about that just yet. That's gonna turn on and turn off. Turn off, please. Thank you very much. Where's that dog? Okay, it's way over there. So while that dog's disturbed by that, Falcon Kick! Alright, so all those clear cameras are dealt with, and that dog's coming back. Come on a little closer. Show yourself, Mr. Dog! So yeah, there's that for 14 wise, my whole gripe on the housing situation. But another thing I'm a little bit upset, well, not really upset anything, it's just that I'm a little butthurt they changed certain skills for the Dark Knight. Well, my main I've been using for quite a while, ever since Shadowbringers. I'm not exactly Shadowbringers, like, well, mid-end of Heaven's Word to Stormblood and from Storm into Shadowbringers. But the thing is, with the Dark Knight, I love the kit now. It's just that they changed a couple skills which I kind of like doing from Stormblood, like namely Abyssal Drain, which is kind of nerfed now since you cannot spam the thing anymore, and it has a long ass cooldown to boot. I think it's like, what, 60 seconds? And the heal is not that good, how I remember. So, and some people would complain about, like, hey, that's like a minor thing. But the thing is, with the Dark Knight, sure, they're like a glass cannon class, and they kind of just sustain themselves compared to the Paladin or the Gunbreaker. They kind of can sustain themselves. They have like a regen plus all those shield buffs. But the thing is, with the Dark Knight, it has this defensive skill called the Blackest of Night, Blackest of Night, or whatever it's called. Is a guaranteed shield of yourself, which shields you for a good amount of damage until it breaks. But the thing is with that, I have a great defensive skill, but have nothing else to keep me alive or sustain myself. So during Stormblood, I always spam with Abyssal Drain to keep myself top shape, at least not like always fully healed. It's just a very good amount to keep the healer, well, not stressing out the healer, if I want to put it that way. But now I cannot do that anymore, so it's like, ugh, that irks me so much. And I was really hoping for the longest time, over the span of the cycle patches in 14 for Shadowbringers, is that I really hope they change that back, or maybe do a workaround, like say increase the heal potency for Abyssal Drain, or another way is like decrease the cooldown for it. So at least it'll still be the same, even though I can't spam anymore, but the cooldown, at least try to fix that at least. So there's that. Anything else I want to complain? Not so much, because the single target attacks, and I can't remember everything else for the AoE rotation. Oh, speaking of the AoE rotation, at first I was complaining a little bit about it because sure, it gives you MP, at the second, the part 2 of the combo rotation for the, I think it was Unleash, and I can't remember the one after that. But at first I was complaining that it doesn't heal much for MP, but I guess you can negate it if you use Blood Weapon and a few other things. So I guess it doesn't really much of a complaint about that one anymore. But it is what it is, I guess. Oh, let's see. That's about it for the Dark Knight, as is for things that irks me when I first started playing Shadowbringers. But as for other jobs, they're fine. But what really irks me from all other jobs would probably be the Scholar, because there is a skill called Miasma 2 which they remove. I don't know why they did that, and they replaced it with Art of War, which is a complete letdown for AoE skill for the Scholar. Because Miasma 2, how it worked, it did, I think it was like Miasma dot and does damage. Compared to Art of War, it just was straight up damage, nothing else. It doesn't give any additional buff bonuses for damage on the target, so it's like, why remove it? It's like, ugh. And then of course they remove Bane for Scholars as well. It's like, really? They're trying to streamline healing for Scholars, sure, that's fine, but they could have at least kept it some form of fashion, like a trait or something for the Scholar. But it is what it is, I guess. And there was another one I had a gripe when it first came out. Well, when Scholar first came out, Shadowbringers, is that they removed energy drain, but of course a lot of people didn't like that, and it was like they were like raging on the forums, like, bring back the energy drain for Scholar just because they need to do at least damage and get NP back. But, and of course, people in the comments keep raging on, and eventually the people in Square Enix like, hey, they're talking about energy drain, let's bring it back. And I think it was like two past cycles they finally brought it back, so it's like, nice. Good. Sure, they brought back energy drain, but they could have at least brought back hasten Aether along with it, like that one skill that was in Stormlight, where you every time you use a Aether stack, you reduce the cooldown for Aether for, I think it was not Aether drain, it was Aether flow. There we go. Then it reduced the cooldown for Aether flow. So maybe they might bring that back in later expansion, well, later patches. Either that or they'll change it entirely in the next expansion. Only time will tell. So let us do Memory Blow on these two things. Ah, damn it, missed. Oh, I'm gonna just knock them regardless with Bufu. Oh, knock you down. Knock you down. Alright, should be more than enough to one-shot these guys with all attack. Hopefully. And dead. Okay, 6,624, sweet. Kodo level 26, nice. I think it's like one more level until her next skill, or was it 28? Let me check. Makoto. Oh no, it's actually the next level, so she gets Energy Shower next. Sweet. So yeah, that was my big ass grant for 14 wise. And hopefully, I really hope they'll fix that later on. Where is the control panel? Oh, hello? Let us get up here. Wait, I think I missed something. Let's go back. Fuck that. I'm gonna turn off the cameras first, and then I'll go back here. Okay, jump up here. Hello, Mr. Picky. Come to Papa. But before that, let's turn this off. And turn you off. Nice. And Mr. Piggy, come to me. Okay, torrent paste. And this should be the last one, hopefully. So it's like L equals G plus G. And then D equals G. Alright, let's write that down. Okay. Ugh, it's like algebra or something. I'm getting confused. Panther, this is really just simple addition. Okay, so hold on guys, give me 1 second to use the bathroom because I've been holding this for like 30 minutes straight. Alright, I'm back after going straight to the bathroom. I've been holding that for so long. So let us open this door first. Alright, door open. So what's in here? Not much. Also disappointing. Although, let's climb here first. I think I saw like a ledge I can hook line on. Speaking of which. Sweet. And we got snuff, so ooh, even better. Sweet. I haven't even used a single snuff soul since I started this game. Well, maybe I did, but I might have forgotten. But regardless, nice. I'm getting a lot of these stuff now. So since we got all the codes, I'm going to do a little bit exploring and see what I might have missed. Because I'm pretty certain there was something here that I missed opening. Like something over there. Look at that. That edge looks very suspicious. And speaking of suspicious, I forgot this grid box or electro box here right over here. Alright, turn that one off. Oh, hello. Jump up. Alright. Ooh, treasure chest. Open this bad boy up and we get incense luck. I'm pretty sure that's luck times 3. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I wanted to point out a few things when I was like going on my rant earlier for 14 for Scholar and Dark Knight, and I wanted to point out a few things is that they did change a couple of things as well for the pets, just making them untargetable anymore, and Caroline and Justine is like just more glamour, so it doesn't really matter which you choose to use them, you just use whatever you want them to be. So it's like, what's the point of keeping two of the same fairy where they both do the same thing now? So it's like they could easily remove one of them, keep like Caroline or one or the other. Unless they're gonna do something later on to improve more skills for one of them to make them somehow unique in some way. I don't know. And oh yeah, and the last thing is that they remove a skill for, I think, thank you whoever's rowing outside. Whatever. I hate it when these people do that outside. So anyway, getting back for I was rudely interrupted. They removed 2 skills for, I think it was like for Celine, mainly tied to her moving dots for the entire party and increasing the cooldown skill rate for the global cooldown for your skills, which actually really helped. But I'm not sure people liked it or they were saying, why keep this? Just get rid of it or something. I don't know. That was my 2 cents for Dark Knight and Scholar. This is our 4th pin device. The code this time is gold. That's pretty straightforward. I expected it's the same pattern we have followed so far. We need to decode the word into numbers. I believe you're correct. I only hope we can deal with the hints we currently have on us. Alright, let's try and solve this. Actually, wait, before we solve that, I'm gonna look around, because I think there was a door that I missed here somewhere. Okay, let's give me a quick look around. I'm pretty sure there's a door that I missed somewhere here. I pushed that one open. Ooh, pig I missed. Oh, hi! That treasure demon again. And since I already have this bad boy, I'm gonna just kill him. Sweet. Come on, kill. Ah, didn't kill him just yet. Okay, let's try Freya. Or Frey. Nope, no dice. Assault dive? Nope. Okay, let's try Double Fang. Of course, that resisted. Oh, come on, Morgana, you're getting so lucky with these crits, seriously. You're just very lucky right now. Oh, look at that money though.